in charge as well as the founder as well as the owner of that particular company or the firm wanted to introduce some radical changes in the advertisement because there is a drastical fall in the sales. So you need to redesign. If that particular product is not attractive one, better you redesign, go for a research, sensitive towards the price. If the prices are less, automatically you get sales. If prices are high, the customers will not be there. Hi and a warm welcome to you all dear students. I, JAYALAKSHMIPURAM, Commerce Faculty, Department of Commerce, Vidhyaashram Postgraduate College, the Temple of Excellence, MYSURU. Dear students, today we shall take up the last unit in your syllabus of your business policy, that is for B.B.A, 6th semester. So that is of case studies. So here I have taken only the small case studies, which is very much important for your exemption point of view. So they can ask you for 10 marks or for 15 marks. Okay. So I have taken the small case studies, so it will be easy for you to understand, and the same case studies will be there in the notes also. So I have given you in the notes the same case studies. Please go through that case studies and it will be helpful for you from the point of view of examination. Now let us start with first case. In the case study, first case, that is related to Chemco case. We call it as Chemco case. So here we can see the introduction part of this particular case study, that is case 1 of Chemco case. It started in the year 1965, and this Chemco is the leading manufacturer of car batteries. So this Chemco is the leading manufacturer of car batteries in UK, in United Kingdom market. And since then, since 1965, it has been under the charge of Mr. Jones. So he is taking the charge of this particular manufacturer of car batteries from this in this particular company called as Chemco company. And the founder owner of the firm is also the in charge as well as the founder as well as the owner of that particular company or the firm. In the year 1999, the company decided to go for a diversification. In 1999, Mr. Jones and his team wanted to have a diversification in the company, right? And they decided to go for a diversification, and that is through expanding their product line. So the new product was batteries for forklift trucks. Earlier they are already in the market of the Chemco, that is the car batteries they are already manufacturing. Along with that, they want to expand the business, so they diversified their business, that is through expanding the product line and the new product of the batteries for forklift for the trucks. So forklift trucks, for that they started manufacturing the batteries. Now at the same time, Mr. Marek was appointed as a senior vice president of the marketing, right, in the company. But however, soon after its successful diversification into the forklift batteries, so they were successful, they found it is successful and it was a successful business. Then the sales in this segment started to begin dropping. Now as it was successful, suddenly there was a decrease or decline in the sales from this particular segment of this particular battery which was started, that is forklift trucks, where it was successful. Now it is declining, so dropping steadily. So Mr. Marek, who was a senior vice president of the marketing of this particular company, wanted to introduce some radical changes in the advertisement because there is a drastical fall in the sales. And now as a senior manager or senior vice president of the marketing department, the head, Mr. Marek, so he started to think about why can't he wanted to introduce some radical changes in the advertising part as well as and branding of the new business, but the proposal was turned down by the old-fashioned Mr. Jones. So he gave an idea, Marek gave an idea. So in order to increase the sales, why can't we take up, that is introduce some radical changes, that is changes in the marketing strategies or something like that, and also in the branding part of a new business. But this proposal which was given by Marek as a senior vice president of marketing, but this proposal was turned down, means it was rejected by the owner and the founder of this particular company called Mr. Jones, because he was the old fashioned person. Now at this junction in 2002, the firm is losing heavily in the forklift batteries business, and its market share in the car batteries is also on the decline. So at this time, during 2002, what happened? The firm started losing heavily in the forklift batteries and business, and also its market share was also down, and due to that there was a lot of decline and losses. Now Mr. Jones had asked Mr. Marek to show the turnover of the company. So during this lecture, so Mr. Jones, the founder and the owner of that particular car batteries, that is of Chemco car batteries, where he diversified and started with the new, that is for the trucks, where he was manufacturing the this one batteries. He asked that particular Marek, the senior vice president of marketing, to show what is the turnover in the company, that is within a year. So he wanted to know what will be the turnover within that particular year. Now what steps should Mr. Marek take to take the company out of its trouble? Now here question arises. Now what are the important steps and the strategies has to be formulated by Mr. Marek in order to see that he comes out with a good strategy where he can be remove all the troubles and hindrances or the hurdles which the company is facing. So that's what the question here is. What steps should Mr. Marek take to take the company out of its troubles? Now here are some of the facts of this case. Let us see what are the facts. First and foremost, it says Chemco is a quality leader in the UK, right? And it is of car batteries market. Secondly, customer batteries purchases in the automobile market are highly seasonal. So the customer battery purchases in this automobile market is highly seasonal. Only when it is required, the customer is buying it. It is not that often it is we are going to buy it, or it is not a it is not a product which is of convenience, or it is not of where it is very much important. But only when there is season you will get the sales. Then the forklift business was added to this particular Chemco business in order to utilize the ideal capacity during the periods of inactivity. So during the period of inactivity, simply there is nothing to be done. So why we want to be idle? So during that idle period, so they wanted to do something, some activity they want to do. So they started this particular the truck forklift business, that is which is manufacturing of batteries for the truck. Then this is a low growth industry, that is 1% annual growth over the last 2 years. And large customers are sophisticated and buy based on price and quality. So most of the customers, large customers, they are sophisticated and they buy only based on the price and the quality wise. So smaller customers buy solely or only on the price. So smaller customer, what they do, they don't think about the quality wise, but they think about the price wise. So if it is little less, okay, why can't we afford it? It is affordable, we buy it. But large customers, they think both in both the ways, that is along with the price, they want the quality also. So there is a Spanish competitor in the market who is offering low price batteries of inferior quality. So here this kind of smaller customers surely will be attracted toward this Spanish company who is selling low price batteries, right? That is the Spanish competitor. Now coming to the situation analysis. How we are going to analyze this particular case study? First of all, let us take about the company. It is an established player in the car batteries. So we will analyze it. So first analyzing, we will come to know that it is an established player in the car batteries. Secondly, it is losing heavily in the forklift truck batteries because there is a this one no sales, so it is surely it is declining. And third one is the old-fashioned owner, Mr. Jones, who is the old-fashioned owner and the founder of that particular car batteries, now who has started along with that for expansion purpose a diversification company or the branch he has started. It is of the that is for the forklift truck what you call the batteries has been started or manufacturing started. So old-fashioned owner resistance to change. He doesn't want to change. He doesn't want to adopt any kind of new strategies because he is very old, outdated person. So he doesn't want anything to be changes to be done in this particular company. Now coming to the competition wise, if you see, it is low price competitors. So here for this particular batteries, there is no much bigger competitors. They are very low price competitors. Then foreign competitors gaining the market share. So here the foreign competitors are the marketers. They are gaining the market share with their products. Now, regarding to the customers, it says high quality product, but low end customers care more about price than quality. So, what kind of customers you are having for your for this particular batteries? They are saying high quality product is required, but low end customers require they care about only about the price, but not about the quality. Now here, what is the problem they are facing, the company is facing in this particular case? Mismanaged product diversification in the price sensitive market. So it is a mismanaged, it is not a correct, perfect product diversification, but it is a mismanaged product diversification in the price sensitive market. Now, after seeing all these problems, defining the problems, analyzing the particular company and all, now let us understand what are the alternatives. There are three important alternatives before the company. First alternative says establish an off-band for the forklift business. They need to, first alternative is like establishing an off-band or off-brand for the forklift business. Secondly, educate the customer market about the product quality, because customers are only, they are much only related and they are much only thinking, they are thinking only towards the price wise. If the price is less, they are going to buy it. But if the price is high and the quality, because of quality, they are not going to buy. So you need to educate them about the product quality. And third alternative is exit the forklift battery business. It is better to remove or take away this particular business, that is forklift battery business, which was taken for an expansion of your business. So better you stop that, so that you can be happy with the same old the batteries which you were manufacturing for the cars. So these are the three important alternatives. Now, what are the criteria? Students, what are the criteria for evaluation of these alternatives? What are the criteria? First and foremost, it says establishing the firm's quality image. Establishing the firm's quality image. First, you need to establish that. Then, after establishing your firm's quality image, increase your market share. Increase your market share. Then, third, it says increase your sales. Increase in sales. Once you increase your market share, automatically your sales also will increase. And fourth, it says the cost of the product also should be reasonable. Now, coming to the evaluation of alternatives, let us take first alternative. Number one, it says the first alternative says protect companies or the firm's quality image in the automobile industry. So you need to protect, the company needs to protect their quality image in front of other competitors, that is in the automobile industry. Second, it says redesigning the product. So you need to redesign. If that particular product is not attractive, one better you redesign, go for a research, right, and development work, take some surveys, do some surveys, right, and redesign that particular product in order to reduce the cost of the manufacturing. So try to see that how you can bring down the manufacturing cost or the production cost through your research work or through your surveys or whatever redesigning of that particular product. Then low price to enable it to compete with the Spanish producer. So bring down your, bring down your price, that is, which is equivalent to the Spanish producer, where he is giving you for a lesser price, but quality is not good, but still he is giving for a lesser price. Thereby you are having competitor, you are having a competition with him. So better, instead of having a competition, better you see that you bring down your prices to that level of the Spanish competitor, or you can have a same price and you can bring down the price, whichever is which possible. See that it has to enable the compete with the Spanish producer. So then only you can be there in the market. Second alternative evaluation says make use of the quality leadership in the car batteries. So first and foremost, you need to make use of the leadership quality leadership, that is, which is already there in the batteries market. Secondly, it says offer reliability testing. You need to give an offer which is a reliability testing, extended warranties, etc., in order to promote the quality image. How you are going to promote a quality image? That is through offering a reliability testing, like we have test drive and all, no? So in the same way, you should also offer a reliability testing. Then you should also extend the warranties of that particular batteries. Like if it is for 1 year, give it for like 2 years or 3 years, something like that. So in order to promote your quality image. Thirdly, set high prices for extract surplus from these advantages. So for giving all this, you can surely set your prices high because you are giving more of a lot of advantages and benefits. Now third and fourth alternatives says a passive strategy, not proactive. It should be a passive strategy, but it should not be proactive. Then recommendations. What are the recommendations given here? In alternative one, it is recommended in this case, since the firm operates in an industry which has a low growth, so it can expand market share and sales only by taking the customers from, that is, customers from the other players. This is the first recommendation for alternative one. So hence it need to tackle the Spanish competitor who is giving the, that is the batteries for a which is of low quality but still is giving for a less price. So head on by aggressively pricing its product, then at the same time launching a low price product. So you need to launch a low price product where the customer can be attracted on the same brand name. So brand name should be same, it should not be changed, and erodes the high quality image in the car batteries market. Surely when you do all this, it will improve your car image in the automobile industry or the market. Therefore, hence the best option is to go for an off-brand brand to target the forklift customers who are increasingly becoming the price sensitive. So that's the reason they are saying that it is better. The best option is you can go for a off-brand batteries in order to target the forklift customers who are very much increasingly wanting and they are very much becoming price sensitive. So these people are very much sensitive towards the price. If the prices are less, automatically you get sales. If prices are high, the customers will not be there. So surely this will enable the company to ward off the threat in the short term and build its position strongly in the longer term. So that's what it says. If you do all these things, then surely the company will ward off the threat, means it will eliminate the threat which is facing here in a shorter period of time, and surely it will build a very good position, a strong position in a longer term or for a longer period of time. So students, this is about the case study 1. So it is a small case where easily you can understand. So what is the case study, you will understand here, and what are the implications, what are the problems faced, then what are the solution. So I'll just go through it once again and tell you the highlights of this particular case. So this is the case 1 where we are talking about Chemco case. So this company was started in the year 1965 and it is a leading manufacturer of car batteries in the UK market. Then it has been under the charge, and the founder and the owner of this particular Chemco manufacturing of car batteries company is Mr. Jones. And in 1999, the company decided to go for a diversification for expansion of its business, and that is of a new product line. And the new product which they started or established or found was batteries for forklift trucks. And at the same time, Mr. Marak was appointed as a senior vice president of marketing in the company. But however, soon after its successful, there was a decline in this particular segment, that is in related to forklift batteries, where the sales was very much less and it was declining, dropping steadily. So here, as a senior vice president of the marketing, he gave a suggestion to Mr. Jones, saying that it is better to introduce some radical changes can be brought, or some strategies can be formed where we can improve our marketing activities or marketing, improving the advertising part as well as branding of the new business. All this proposal was given, but that proposal which was given by Mr. Marak, the senior vice president of the marketing, was turned off, and it was not accepted by Mr. Jones, who is a very old fashioned person and who is also the founder and the owner of that particular company. Now at this time in 2002, the firm is losing heavily in this forklift trucks batteries business, and its market share is also it is in a plateau where the car battery is also on a decline. Even the car battery is also is coming down because of this. So Mr. Jones asked Mr. Marak to show the turnover for 1 year of that particular company. Now what are the steps Mr. Marak should take in order to see that the company is out of this particular trouble, and where he can bring back again the sales for both the car batteries as well as the truck lift batteries. So here some of the facts we can see. As I told you, Chemco is a quality leader in the UK car batteries. Then customer battery purchases in the automobile market are highly seasonal. Then the forklift batteries business are added to utilize the ideal capacity during the period of inactivity, and there is a low growth of industry. That is only 1% of annual growth over the last 2 years. And large customers are sophisticated and based on the price and quality, and the smaller customers surely they'll rely on the price. And there is a Spanish competitor also for this particular company, Chemco company, where in the market who is offering the low priced batteries which is of inferior quality. And situation analysis, we see the company wise, it is the established player in the car batteries. It is losing heavily because of the forklift truck batteries, and the old fashioned owner then resistance to changes. Regarding competition, low price competitors and foreign competitors gaining market share, and customers high quality product but low end customers who is caring only about the price than the quality. And what are the problems faced in this particular company? Mismanaged product diversification in the price sensitive market. Now the alternatives, the choices before the company is: number one, alternative one, establish an off brand for the forklift business. Alternative 2, educate the customers market about the product quality. Alternative 3, exit the forklift battery business. And what are the criteria for evaluating these particular alternatives? It says establishing the firm's quality image, increase in the market share, increase in the sales, as well as the cost of the product, increase in sales and the cost of the product. In alternative 1, product firm's quality image in the automobile industries. Then secondly, it says redesigning the product to reduce the cost of manufacture and low price to enable it to compete with the Spanish producer. Alternative, make use of the quality leadership in the car batteries market, offer reliability testing, extended warranties also in order to promote your quality image, then set higher prices to extract surplus from this advantage or benefit. So alternative 3 and 4, it says a passive strategy, not proactive. And recommendations for alternative 1, it says it is recommending in this case, since alternative 1 has been recommended in this case because since the firm operates in an industry which has a low growth, and hence it can expand its market share as well as sales only by taking the customers from the other players. Therefore, it need to tackle the Spanish competitors, that is, who is adorned by aggressive pricing system, right, in its products, and at the same time launching a new low price product under the same brand name, and erodes the high quality image in the car batteries market. Therefore, it says the best option is to go for an off brand to target the forklift customers, and who are increasingly becoming more price sensitive. Surely this will enable the company to ward off the threat or remove the threat in a short term period, and surely we can build up a very strong position that is in a longer term. So students, I hope that you understood this particular case study regarding the Chemco case. It is very easy to understand. So please go through it, watch the videos, and also refer the notes, so it will be easy for you to understand about this case studies. So hoping that you understood today's session and the first case. So see you in the next session. Until then, take care. Have a nice day. Thank you, students.